Good morning, my friends, and greetings. Today is day 60 of our 100 days in self-love. I just had a message now because of that technical glitch that happened. I said, I shall not be deterred. So cheeky, it just came like, first it was another device that just did things and I had to switch. There's a story in this 100 days journey of just the technical side of things. That one is a full story on its own. And then there's the story of the actual messages themselves. So now when I had to cancel the video within 1 second and switch, and the message said, I shall not be deterred. And I remember a Sabbath school song we used to sing, I shall not be moved. And for me, it's I shall not be deterred. Whatever the device is, just to do. Oh, good morning, Leonie. Good morning, Zoe. Day 60 of our 100 days. Wow! 40 days to go! Which is nearer, front or back? Should we go back and start at the beginning? Or this is a very nice place to be at. Day 60, and I continue to be trained in being right here on day 60 and forget about the 40 days that's coming. Today for day 60, I am reminded of a compliment I got. The year was year 2000. And I don't think I had shared the story of me finding a job when I finally got the appointment and left teaching. I remember the excitement I had. I got my letter of appointment on the 14th of February, year 2000. That was the best Valentine's gift ever. Here I am now 49 years old, and I have never had a better Valentine's, except for one. Yeah. There is one, and today we're not about that one. But before that, this one, in 2012, that one, 14th of February, year 2000, I got a Valentine's gift. I remember I got a letter from the post box. I was coming back from work, and the letter looked like it had been there for some days. And I had been appointed as an assistant director, IT and office services. I was jumping, I was dancing. I don't think I was ever more excited for an appointment than I was that day. Having been a teacher for 7 years and trying to leave for all those years, one gets to a point where you think that living is not possible. Maybe you are just meant to, but something was still refusing in me to say, no, there's a lot more. I want a better salary. So I got this job, assistant director, IT and office services, and I was told to come and sign a contract. So the very next day, I went and I signed my contract. I remember I was dressed up. I've always battled with shoes, and so I would dress up nicely, but then the shoes would still leave something to comment about. I remember my friend that I was teaching with. When I got to the department to sign my letter of appointment, I met somebody that I had known from university who was friends with this other teacher friend of mine. And then, so when I got back to school, my friend said, yeah, man, Zuki called. She said she met you. She's also starting. And she said, you look nice except for the shoes. And then we laughed about it because we knew my story and shoes. We laughed about it. It was exciting. So at least I also knew somebody who was going to start there. There were 3 of us, different assistant directors in different departments. And then we quickly heard that there was the staff in the department, they were complaining that these posts were supposed to be theirs. They were expecting to be promoted into these posts, and they hear now that the managers have appointed teachers. What does a teacher know about IT? Oh, it was a big thing. And the sisters had already signed the contract. I was like, I will not be deterred. They can they can do their thing. It's between them and their managers. It's got nothing to do with me. I am going to work. I started on the 1st of March. I had the gift of, I had 3 managers report to me. 2 of them were gentlemen and 1 was a lady. It's so interesting. The 2 gentlemen, the first one, like now when I started, I knew there were these complaints and I didn't know who was complaining. And I had an office for the first time. It had a door. So I remember that first day, I closed myself behind my office. I was afraid to go out because I didn't know what to do. And my boss was not available that week. So I was not fully oriented. I hid in my office. And then on day 2, somebody knocked at the door and I said, come in. I remember this gentleman, his name is Forbes Nyati. That guy came in smiling. And then he said, I am here to shake the hand that is going to be holding the whip, that's going to whip me from time to time. When this guy came, I will never forget that gentleman. I love him today. He was gentle. And it turned out that he was a Seventh-day Adventist. And I was like, I made connections. I said, that's why he's so nice. He was nice. And then the other one was a manager for security. I was responsible also for security services. He was a manager for security. I loved him. Like, he didn't care, man. English was just something. He didn't care about that thing. He was like, ma'am, we need to find metal detectors. You know, when people come in, we must check for mental. Hey! I was like, what is a metal detector? And then it occurred to me it was a metal detector. But I loved him. I loved him. These 2 gentlemen were hey, the woman. The woman was a sacred friend. Yeah, that lady gave me a tough time. She was all things you can expect that can be negative in the workplace. She was that gift to me. But the gentleman, the gift that I'm sharing today, the gentleman said to me one day, after some months of working together, and I think he could see that I was really pushing hard and not letting anything deter me. And he said, you know what, ma'am, I think you are. There's a closer word that there's a closer word that says ipata. When a ma'am uli pata. So why? And then he explained what ipata is. And ipata is being ambidextrous, the ability to use both hands. I felt that was a huge compliment because he said it's like I could not be boxed where somebody would say, this is what I'm good at and I'm not good at that. Because I would try everything and I wanted to impress the people that had faith in me and appointed me. I went out of my way. When people tested me and had that thing that what does a teacher know about IT, and would call it, my computer is not working. And they're like, oh, okay. And mind you, computer IT complaints were not reported to me. We had a technician on site that was reporting, but this one said, can you come and fix it? Now this is about me. It wants to test me if I know this. So I would go and I would find out what the problem is, and I would assist clear I'd just go an extra mile, clear the desktop, show them how to file things so that they can easily find them, and then I would know, okay, one person knows that, a teacher knows something about IT. And then I would be busy. And then I would get another call from another building. So Nasha, my computer is not working. Mostly women, yeah. My computer is not working. Can you fix it? So have you called Derek? Says, no, I can't find him. Oh, then I said, okay, where is your office? I'm coming right now. I would go. So this ambidexterity has come as a tool for day 60. And it's evoked by a story that my newfound friend, Dr. Price Pritchett, loves talking about. He talks about how he observed a fly. He was in his room alone in some hotel. He describes this hotel and the entire scenario, and then you get the sense that it was quiet and peaceful, and there was that sound of a fly going zzz, trying to go through a closed window, and says it would go quiet and then it would go again. And he's looking at this, and like my friend Zoe loves, like, she gets lessons from anything and everything. Like, we can sit now and she can find a story, she can get a lesson about this skin that's showing behind. Like, she's very creative like that. And it's so interesting that she grew up not thinking that she was creative. She is creative. So Dr. Pritchett is looking at this fly, and it's trying to break through this window, and he's thinking it is just going to die. It's going to use up its little energy because it believes that there's one way to get out of this room, and it is through that window pane. And he's looking at it and he's thinking, few steps from where the fly is busy trying to break through the window, there's an open door. So he says, it's like we are wired to try harder. Often when we don't succeed, we are wired to try harder, and we seldom think of trying different. I don't know, there's a lot I hear from this. Try different, not harder. Yes, there's value. That's why I'm talking about ambidexterity. There's value in trying harder. Sometimes trying harder will get you the results, but it's not the only way. Yes, you are right-handed. You use your right hand to write. But what if you did not have access to your right hand? Would you now give up on writing? So it says, look at trying different. Different will most likely be uncomfortable, but in the case of that fly, it was going to be the easiest thing to do. The door was open. Few steps, it would be easier than what the fly was doing. So for day 60, I am so inspired to try different. I remember my friend Pindi had shared with me that she was doing an exercise. I don't know whether it was related to the artist's way, but I've been looking through the artist way to find this. But the exercise that she was doing, and I think it was to access the other side of the brain, was to brush her teeth, holding the toothbrush with a non-dominant hand. Imagine brushing your teeth with the left hand if you are right-handed. That stuck with me, and I want to try that today. And I want to try and eat with my left hand and see, because I believe that there's power that can come. Something happened yesterday for me, and I think it connects to this. I'm studying with UJ, and we're preparing for a pitch with mentors and stuff like that. And I had been focusing on a particular side of what my business could be about. Ne? And I'm focusing on this, and I'm trying now to write this it's business model canvas based on this idea. And then I just say, I just like comment in the house, like, now we are also required to do this, or we are asked to capture what would we need support with, and we are asked if it's money or if it's technical support. And then I say, then my nephew says, no, ask for money for gym supplies. Gym supplies. And I'm like he does not even know what my concept is about, and he's asking me to ask for money for gym equipment. Yay. Then from that, something opened on the other side of my brain. So my friends, I went and I hugged him, I kissed him. He's 30 years old and I have not kissed him in some years. Took him up, I kissed him, I said, thank you. Thank you. You opened a side to my brain that was closed. I thought that I needed to go this way. And from then on, I set up appointments. I said, hey, can we have a chat? A new world was opened. Thank you, man, my friends. It's an exciting day. We are exploring ambidexterity. Try different. Try different. If you're stuck in any way and you've been sure that this is the one way to do it, try different. I love it. Yes, try harder. We've done that. I promise you, we have done try harder. Can we just pause on that and try different? I'm excited. It's day 60. We have 40 days to go. Let's have an awesome Tuesday. What are you choosing? What are you choosing? What can I choose? What can you choose? Harder or different? Harder or different? The choice is between the two. I love you. Let's have a fabulous Tuesday.